Hi everyone! Welcome back to another episode of Hero Spotlight. This time featuring Moskov, the Spear of Quiescence. Passive, Spear of Quiescence. Moskov's passive allows his basic attacks to penetrate targets, dealing physical damage to enemies behind them. Successful basic attacks also reduce the cooldown of his Abyss Walker and Spear of Misery skills. First skill, Abyss Walker. Moskov uses the power of the shadows to teleport to a set location, in doing so, increasing his attack speed for a time. On top of this, his basic attack deals more damage to enemies behind the target too. Second skill, Spear of Misery. Moskov harnesses all his strength to strike at the enemy, dealing physical damage and knocking them back while also exposing their position for a time. Knocking them into an obstacle stuns them, and if they're knocked back onto another enemy, both take extra physical damage and are stunned. Ultimate, Spear of Destruction. With his ultimate, Moskov charges his power for a moment before hurling his Spear of Destruction, dealing physical damage to enemies along a straight line. This attack slows the first enemy hero hit, dealing physical damage to them and all enemies behind them. In the laning phase, have Moskov start by casting Abyss Walker to get into the right position, and then cast Spear of Misery to knock the target back into a wall. This will inflict damage and stun, so follow it up with basic attacks. And if they end up trying to flee, use Spear of Destruction to deal the final blow. In teamfights, open with Spear of Destruction to damage and slow enemies, followed by Abyss Walker to get Moskov into the right position. Having done so, knock the target back into a wall with Spear of Misery to inflict damage and stun, and finish with some basic attacks. That's all for Moskov, the Spear of Quiescence. Until next time, we'll be seeing you in the Land of Dawn.